is increasingly online, updating our activities 24/7 on Twitter and Facebook, doing our banking. The list goes on, and all of it can be easily obtained by just about anyone. A pretty scary thought. Natalie's here with that story.
It is. I think this is a real eye-opener for everyone, Savannah. We asked a private investigator to help us with a demonstration, and we wanted to see how people would react when confronted with all their personal information when they least expected it.
Have you ever done a reading before?
He's don't want business.
So privacy is dead.
Privacy is
Really psychic.
He is a private investigator.
Brittany came from her own Twitter account or from sites devoted to her burgeoning modeling career.
we only had about 15 minutes to background you. And in 15 minutes, we got everything. We got your mom, your dad, everywhere you lived. We got your little scary dog there.
My beautiful Coda. This kind of stuff freaks me out.
99% of what we got, you put up there, and you can never get it back. It's there forever. It's your permanent.
You own that person. It can unlock everything else about us. It goes without saying, the experts always say, do not give your Social Security number away. And again, another reminder, and also a reminder, you know, be cautious about what you put out there.
No question, a little bit scary. You liked that walkie-talkie, didn't you?
I did.
Just saying.
I really loved it.
Yeah, you could see you were enjoying that. You can see more of Natalie's report. And coming up, come on, get happy. David Cassidy stops by with working as hard as they normally would today.
Well, they may be a little distracted. The men's NCAA tournament, basketball tournament, kicks off, and that means it's bracket time. Jenna Wolf is here with more on that. Are you a big fan?
I usually am. A lot of Today Show cast members making an appearance. Here's the deal, you guys. First of all, no one, or at least it hasn't been documented, has ever picked a perfect bracket. Really? It is so rare that even if you went with the higher seeds, it's still like 1 in 35 trillion.
Real quickly, who are you picking to win it all?
I have Georgetown.
Arizona? I don't know.
Okay, you'll be the winner. She's the moms to be out there, including our own contributing correspondent, Jenna Bush Hager. Jenna, welcome back. Good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Feeling okay?
Hi.
Feeling good? Yeah?
Hanging in there.
All right.
You were crying too.
That was sobbing.
We're all crying.
We can't even do the tag. Forget it. But I learned so many beautiful things. You know, they're so important. Thank you.
Seen this much water pouring since Cool Hand Luke, which is just a whole different scene. Though.
You're like a hormone epicenter right now.
Wow.
It's coming from here.
I
feel it for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jenna.
Really
Thanks,
neat.
sweetie. That was beautiful.
Very good. Paper towels, no. Newspaper, or even better, whoops, squeegee.
Okay.
So, I'm going to put you guys to work. I was noticing that these windows here, they got some spots.
All right.
So, I got 2 big sponges here.
There you go. Let's go.
There you go.
Yep. David, are you judging
We've
us?
got a dirty judge out here.
Judge.
We have squeegees.
Here we go.
Okay. Get these out.
Get those out of there.
Okay.
All right, guys. Are you ready? Whoa. Gosh, David.
Okay.
Jeez.
No, it's all right.
You're doing a star.
Did you get hit?
Yeah, I almost whacked him with the squeegee. Quick reflexes. Let me tell you. Yeah. All right, are you guys ready?
David, then.
Let me quick dust.
Okay, going first.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Start the clock. Go. And we got Savannah here to judge, as you can
Natalie,
see.
he's going a little quicker than you are.
Okay. Well,
All right, squeegee, there you are.
Squeegee.
All right, I want to make sure you streak free.
Other way.
You're going over your line.
Okay.
Matt,
You got it like you've been doing this for a while, Matt. You do this all the
Matt, you
time.
have a career somewhere in Times Square.
It's from the
I like
tree
it.
trimming days.
You got a streak right now.
And now, when you're doing inside and outside, you want to go one direction inside and then the other direction outside so you can see where the streaks are.
Careful,
Natalie, this is not your structure, which is fine.
Hold on one second.
Would you mind not?
No, don't go on my side.
Talent.
Natalie,
Natalie, you think you need a little? Yes,
there we
go.
can you at least declare the winner? To get out of the 30s by the end of the day. But Dylan Dreyer is here, and she tells us it's going to warm up by April 1st, which is really nice news.
That was her good news, too.
I know. I'm Matt Lauer along with Savannah Guthrie. Natalie Morales and Dylan is here for Al. We'll get to her in just a minute. Meanwhile, David Cassidy, who just kind of judged.
All right, we're talking about spring. There are Easter eggs, and then there are Easter eggs the way Martha Stewart does it. She's
Not
taking
fair.
the decorating to a whole new level, and she's going to attempt to try to show us how to do it. She's got some great tips coming up.
My Easter eggs at home never look like Martha's.
No.
And then also
I can't even hard boil an egg, but that's another story.
Okay.
That's a series.
That's an intervention happening here. Okay, then we're going to check out the final results of our
mention that today is World Down Syndrome Day. This is a day that means a lot to a lot of people around the world, and in particular to me. I have an Uncle Pierce who's on our website, today.com. He was just the love of our lives and a real charmer, and it's nice to get to reflect and remember him today.
Look forward to reading that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get a check of the weather. Al is off today. Dylan Dreyer is down on the other side of the plaza. Dylan.
And, you know, I said April 1st, but
Singer David Cassidy is putting some of his personal items up for auction to raise money for a cause that is very close to his heart.
That's right. David is here along with Martin Nolan from Julian's Auction House. Guys, good morning.
Morning.
We're having like a 70s re-trip here with these outfits.
Really?
Yes.
You should imagine how I feel about that time. And I'm not sure I could fit into them, but for anyone who's curious, these were all, what I'm doing is auctioning all of these off for...
Because I imagine there's a lot of interest already. Tell me what you think this auction will do.
Yeah. Onesies.
That's not the sexiest name you could have come up with.
Okay. Or as opposed to the nudie suits. Yes, they're made by Nudie. Who was a legendary guy who made Elvis's 18-karat gold outfit.
Yeah, for sure.
Nudie made a lot of the country and western. Anyway, I wore these on tour all during the 1970s. They were one-offs. They were all hand-done, and we sold a couple of them for $5,000, $10,000.
Can I touch it?
Up to
there was a time when a lot of
Thank you.
And Savannah, we should tell you the auction is May 18th at the Hard Rock Cafe in New York City.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Be there at the Hard Rock, May 18th.
Yeah.
It is spring, so we keep saying. Anyway, I'm Natalie Morales along with Dylan Dreyer, who's filling in for Al, and East Jason Kennedy, filling in for Willie. And our special guest this morning, Martha Stewart, decided to stick around and help us out this morning, so we appreciate it. We always have fun with you on the Take 3. Let's get right to it, because we're celebrating a big birthday today. I don't think you all, not one of ours.
Unfortunately not.
No, it's the 7th birthday of
Twitter, and I'm in it.
It's quick.
I was very late in the process of embracing Twitter.
I was a little late.
How many followers?
I have no idea. 175,308.
You have me beat by over 100,000.
I'll be excited when I get to 12,700.
Oh,
so
I just followed
I'm
you,
new to
just
this.
so you know. Martha, you have...
I have over 2.7 million.
Oh, no big deal.
And they're all great, and I try the Today Show.
Well, and it's great because from you we always get great advice. But let's tell people how Twitter really started. First with Jack Dorsey, the founder, back in 2006 on March 21st. He sent out the tweets. Good.
I was happy with that.
And Dylan, when you joined NBC News, that was a big deal.
That was, you know, my most
famous tweet, because this one has been retweeted about 1,900 times, Martha. Go ahead. What did you tell people?
I think I said something crazy.
No, I didn't even know you put coriander in meatballs.
Well, you can. It's a more North African kind of taste.
And I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, so what is coriander?
He's like, what is this spice? You want to smell that spice?
And it's also a fresh herb.
Okay, thank you. Oh, it's got a great smell.
I think you should tweet
it. For it. It works every time.
And Natalie, don't you think he should tweet a picture of this great suit?
Thank you.
Right? Outfit?
Thank you.
Yeah,
very
that's what I think.
He's a nice ensemble. Would you care to try the coriander meatballs?
So do you just kind of, you dip?
It's
already in there.
I would sprinkle.
Dylan, you want to try?
All right, stand by. Just a little sprinkle, guys.
So it adds a little Moroccan, Middle Eastern flavor.
Yes,
still sprinkling.
Still sprinkling. It's all over.
Any other advice when it comes to meatballs or balls of any kind?
Well, don't compress them too much. You know, just be gentle with the formation of the meatball, and
be gentle with the balls.
Yes,
it's a sensitive topic.
That's what she said.
I'm so glad my mouth is full right now and I can't talk.
Were you surprised at how much love that tweet got?
Right. All right, so let's get to our take 2, because this is one I think a lot of people have been waiting to see this once again. Tina Fey reprising her Sarah Palin. On Tuesday night, Tina Fey appeared on Inside the Actors Studio with James Lipton, and she brought back Sarah Palin's impression. Take a look.
It never gets old.
Oh, she does. She does that so well.
She jumps into it so easily.
I know. I just love her as Sarah Palin. She's just great. And, of course, she's a huge hit on SNL. She was doing that a lot in 2008 and got huge fans. And so, by the way, Tina Fey has a new movie coming out this weekend.
She's got a new movie.
Let's talk about Take 3, and this is all about aging. And Allure magazine conducted this poll. About 2,000 people responded, 1,000 men, 1,000 women, on their beliefs about aging, and revealed the results in their latest issue. Now, apparently, according to the respondents, the ideal age is 31.
Jason,
which means
a pretty good age.
Dylan and Jason,
31.
you two are
both 31.
31.
And And you know, so rich. I felt great.
Well, that's good. Dylan, we've got 20 more years.
There you go. We've got a lot to do.
you
It's your empire. A company. We get to be very
No pressure on us at all.
Sure, there you go. Well, I think when they talk about people who've aged gracefully, along with Martha Stewart, I mean, you have George Clooney at 51.
More spectacular than her earlier acting. I mean, it's amazing. She's incredible.
Now there's a difference between how men and women feel, I guess, when it comes to who looks best at what age. Now, when men say a woman is at her most beautiful at 30, and a man apparently is at his most handsome at around 34. So, Jason, you still have a good 3 years to go.
3 more years.
Even more handsome.
I think you should be treating yourself every day.
I am. I get facials every day.
Okay. No, I said tweeting.
Oh, tweeting. Oh, I thought you said treating. All right, I'll be tweeting and treating myself.
Okay.
All right, 3 more years.
Now it also gets into sex later on in life, if it gets better with age. Martha, care to tell us how that?
Sex is good at any age.
Any age. If you're getting any.
And on that note.
Perfect. We made a lot of headlines here with Martha Stewart.
Martha, thanks for sticking around. We appreciate it. No, that was great. You have a check on the news,
All
right?
All right, I do. Let's get to our headlines this morning. And it's time at all. And you're up to date now. It's 10 minutes after the hour. And once again, here's Dylan with our weather.
Oh, yeah, and we're still talking cold, you know.
Coming up, we're going to learn how to make delicious fish tacos with celebrity chef Aaron Sanchez.
And have you ever heard of a shingleback skink?
Start, of course. I'm Natalie Morales, along with E's Jason Kennedy. And coming up, and Dylan Dreyer as well in for Al. And coming up, we're getting a little wild in the studio. We've got we're going to extremes to find these animals.
And I was thinking to myself, it may be extreme for me to make some Easter baskets and cupcakes, but I'm going to give it a shot. We actually
head into our kitchen. We've got some light fish tacos, my absolute favorite.
I love fish
Me
tacos.
too. I just love them so much. And we've got Aaron Sanchez going to show us how to make them very easily. But first, Dylan again is here with the weather.
You know, going back to the brackets, I had to double check